Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Side Order. I am your host for this evening, Odinson, and welcome to Old Guys in Trucks. Of course, I am joined by my fellow old guy, Hojo.
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I am truly excited for today because, we've got a new change today. Something new is going on. I don't want to give it all away, but you're going to stay here and see what's happening.
Yeah, that is absolutely right. New state today. Very excited for that. But hey, before we get too far into it, I'd just like to remind everybody to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Because hey, here at the Side Order, you will always have a seat at the table. So pull up a chair and join us. All right.
All right. I am. Sorry, folks. We've had a little convoy issue, so I'm going back into the convoy search here and trying to find and we are connected.
Boom! There it is.
And then we will find our first job.
Taking us into our new state. Or emanating from it, either way.
Oh God, you want to go all the way? You want to go all the way to Texas?
Sure, it'll take all stream, but let's do it.
It will take all stream, but I think we can do it.
I think we can too. Let's do it.
All right, job taken.
From Salem, to Corpus Christi Tech. Wow.
Holy cow, that's a
good job.
That's crazy.
All right, we're taking this front end loader on a ride. Here it goes. The best ride it'll ever go on. Salem.
Wow. Awesome that they just put me exactly the opposite direction in which I need to go. Right. Thanks, pal.
How do you get out of here? I think this is the way out. This is the way out. Holy crap. Okay, so already roads are a little tight here in Oregon. Nice change of scenery, though. We spend a lot of time in deserts, so it's nice to see some, green.
Think I gotta open that gate for me? Okay, that's not good. Okay, well, we're just gonna get stuck in here. That's great.
The entrance is kind of hard to spot, and there isn't actually a gate on it. You can just roll right out of it. There's a little house beside it. Hello, Kenny. Hello, country girl. How you guys all doing?
There we go. Good night.
Wow, that's a long one. Friday at 4:47. So we'll be there Friday morning. What? No, we always go way fast, so we'll be there Friday morning. How many times will we need gas? That's another good question.
4.
Well, considering they only started me with a little over half a tank, a few.
Yeah, I love that. Hey, you're going to go on a 4-day trip. Here's a half a tank of gas.
I know, right? You're saying
Okay.
we shouldn't hang out in Salem, Oregon? Well, it's okay. I think we're heading towards Eugene. At least that's what the sign says.
You can definitely tell the cultural change going from like Alpaca to Eugene.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting journey.
Hold down.
Finally, out on a nice big highway.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, Eugene, 31. I feel like I'm talking about a person.
Yeah.
Eugene, he's 31. And hello to my co-host Glyph. Yes, you've told us that we need to stop for Voodoo Donuts in Portland a number of times. If we go through Portland, I'm not familiar with the Oregon to have any idea if we're going to end up anywhere near Portland. There's Eugene. Hey, Eugene.
If we're lucky, we'll never cross paths with Portland.
Not a fan of Portland, Oregon.
I don't have any particular problem with Portland, Oregon. It's just Portland, Oregon is a place that I can pretty much guarantee would not be accepting to me.
Nice, way to go, Strider. Do you feel the wind in your metaphorical hair, front-end loader? This is the fastest you will ever travel.
Now, highway. Thank you. Even though one of my favorite shows ever is Portlandia.
I've heard of that show, but I've never watched it.
It's an acid trip, dude.
I haven't watched many TV shows recently. Like, the only show I go out of my way to watch anymore is the Fallout show. Which I've really been liking the second season, let me tell you. It's been making me play Fallout again. Which, I mean, you know, even without the show, that happens all the time anyway.
Alright, I'm going to have to use the third lane here. This is not going to be pretty, but it's going to have to happen.
We're past Portland. You okay?
Oh, yeah.
You're not in any sort of terrible wreck?
No. The AI is just incredibly accurate.
So a driver did the absolute dumbest thing they could in front of a speeding semi-truck?
Yeah, it just always blows my mind. I've been in this street battle with a camper type thing for like 4 miles here.
Okay. Oh boy, I probably should have slowed down for that corner, but didn't. Well, I mean, I kinda did, but I didn't brake. Tabletop Simulator, that's a fun game.
Oh, yeah.
No, I gotta slow down for this one or it's gonna go bad. Yeah, fine. Fine, I'll slow down for that corner. I'll make concessions to the laws of physics.
I have to. I'm kind of getting jealous. I see Strider popping up playing Uno at all hours of the morning, and I'm like, hey, not inviting me? I see how it is. No love shared.
Oh, hey, speaking of inviting you, you want to play RV there yet tomorrow?
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Well, yeah, reasonably, sure.
I
No,
mean, depending on your definition of fun, I mean,
yeah, I'm actually kidding. I do actually enjoy that game, but it is also at the same time like sometimes it makes me want to just smash my head into the table a bunch of times.
isn't that the best things in life, though? I mean, just saying. Like the Pan Galactic Gargle Blaster.
Yeah, I don't think there's a rehab clinic for those on Earth though. Though, you know, you can actually order one of those from a bar if they know how to make it.
What?
Yeah, somebody actually did make that into a real drink. I can't remember
Wow.
what's in it, but it does sound like if you drank one, you'd probably need to go to the hospital.
Well, if it doesn't feel like I'm getting hit in the face by a lemon wedge wrapped around a large brick, then no thank you.
Yes. Yeah, yes, we are. You speak as though you're familiar with this area, which I think you said you are because you grew up around here or something, or in Oregon, I believe you said.
You speak from deeper knowledge.
Don't worry, it'll be the same if they ever add Alberta. I lived all over that province. If they ever add that, I'll have stories about pretty much everywhere we go. Oh yeah, when I lived here, I didn't... Because I've lived in both major cities and Red Deer. Didn't live in Red Deer for long, but it was interesting. Heck, I grew up in Calgary.
No. Oh, no, it's okay.
I tell you one thing. I mean, I know this is supposedly south, but with the amount of twists in this road, is it really going any consistent direction? This highway is one of the curviest things. I feel like I'm driving in the mountains right now.
It's always funny when you have to travel half of your distance north to get south.
Yeah. But that almost went bad. Didn't. We're all good. It's all good here. How are you?
Good.
Yeah, you grew up in Oregon, so you know it pretty well. That makes perfect sense. I grew up in Alberta. I know it pretty well. And I lived there until I was almost 30.
I grew up a poor black child. Wait, what?
That doesn't make any sense. I've seen you.
Then I found rhythm.
And that gave you the blues? Read bad poetry.
My gut tells me I'm going too fast. So I'm just going to keep on doing it.
Yeah, I've taken some corners that I really wondered if I should have attempted that fast. I mean, so far it's all worked out pretty good, but I'm wondering how long that'll continue to be that way.
Oh my God,
am I
a
gonna
car
have to
got out
use
of
an
my way
imagine?
without me. Oh, it was a cop, of course.
Am I gonna have to use an imaginary third lane here? Imaginary third lane. Oh, why did you just switch back into the... Oh, you stupid traffic. I mean, no accident, but it was still, that could have been an accident. That could have been a big accidente.
I was sitting here and minding my own business, not doing anything, and my mother stops by, and she brings me a huge plate of lasagna, a large gallon-size Ziploc bag of fried chicken, a whole bowl full of banana pudding, and another bowl full of dirt cake.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, man. I did a little cartwheel. Did a little cartwheel in my mind.
I thought you meant literally, and I was like, dude, I might pay money to see that.
If I did a cartwheel right now in the condition that I'm in, I would break every bone in my body.
That's why I might pay money to see that. Because yeah, you said it many times. That'd be like, man, if I tried to do a cartwheel, I'm pretty sure I'd just, like, explode.
If you ever wanted to watch a man break both his ankles and both his wrists in the same minute, and that's the time.
I just feel like my crappy left shoulder would pick that moment to, decide to come out of the socket again, which it does now and again.
Ooh.
And putting it back is super painful, and I really hate it.
Yeah, no doubt. I used to be able to, like, jump up and do the heel click thing. That was fun. Until one time I did that on a gym floor, and I did not stick the landing. Let's just say that. I broke my ankle just in two.
Ouch.
Yeah, that was fun. The worst part about it was I was 6 weeks out from a musical production in whence I had to dance and sing.
So you didn't make that then?
Actually, no, I did.
Nice.
I wore a cast, and I took some very serious pain medicine. I don't remember much of the production of that show. I played Mr. Mushnick. Oh yeah, it was crap, what's it called? Little Shop of Horrors.
Feed me, Seymour.
Feed me, Seymour. That's who I wanted to play. I wanted to play Audrey too. But no. Mr. Mushnick. But that's okay, because the Seventh Doctor actually played Mr. Mushnick on Broadway.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, I'm cool with that. In the same part as Sylvester McCoy, I'm down.
Wow, windy. Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm concentrating on this windy-ass uphill road here.
Oh, yeah. I get you.
Wow. Okay, see, this was great. Oregon has already been great.
I haven't ran into a deer yet, so, I mean, that's good.
Yep. I'm just cutting in here. That's just what's gonna happen then. car ahead of me needs to go faster.
Yeah, steep grade.
Maybe. I didn't notice the signs if we are. I do know for sure that that was really, really hilly and really steep. Ooh, ew, ew, oh, oh. Now we're into California, apparently.
Ooh. Took a little damage there. That's okay.
Still good, it's still good. It's just a little airborne.
Just coming down this mountain here is just.
Yeah, it gets a little quick. Now we have to drive like the entire southern length of California. Like north to south length of California.
Only take about 15 minutes.
Still, Oregon was nice.
Yeah, very nice.
Be nice to see it in the daytime. That was my immediate disappointment is, oh good, it's nighttime.
Wonderful.
But you see, we've already managed to shave 3 hours off the delivery time. Like I said, Friday morning. Barring any crazy accidents or anything.
Right.
Okay. Oh boy. Yep. Just gonna have to do that. What are you doing? You know, I notice I yell that at least once every strip. What are you doing? As some driver does some insane thing. Yeah, except with less zombies.
Now that would be a very cool update. A neat patch they could put out.
Well, yeah, it'd make the Lot Lizard DLC a lot more interesting.
Strangely enough, safer.
But they scale all the states down, I think, like 1/12 their actual size or something like that. Yeah. Which is, you know, what the problem is with as they keep going east.
What's that?
Well, the states get too small for them to make an entire state like a... Or to even really represent it right.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I mean, just think about, okay, think about I mean, for the eastern part of the states, a fairly larger state, like New York, okay? At the scale here, they're gonna fit everything they need to fit inside New York in that scale? No way. I mean, because you gotta fit in New York City, which has gotta be a, you know, fairly large portion of it. Well, you gotta fit in a pretty good New York City, you know what I mean? A representation of it. But that can't be the only city you put in New York, so you gotta put, I don't know, the capital, Albany? Why do I know the capital of New York?
They could play it like they do the other cities here. You know, it's like you're running on the main highways and stuff like that, but you're never really...
In the cities,
inside. Yeah.
But they'd have to do it like that. I'm just wondering if they would really have enough room to put, like... Otherwise, you're going to have, like, New York and Albany touching each other, which would be weird. They're not that close.
Child, you see me coming up behind you. Lord have mercy.
We've, oh yeah, Hojo, you got our last marble.
Oh, cool. All right.
Since your team didn't make it, we thought we'd, give you our last marble.
I appreciate that. Coming off of all those curves, this straight road is kind of messing with me.
Yeah, this road is, you know, gently curving and straight. Whereas all those Oregon roads were just like, whew. A lot of curves, a lot of curves. Nice to drive, though. Nice little change.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow, do I need gas. Oh, holy crap.
Oh, boy, I do too. I didn't even look at that.
I forgot to pay attention to that. I am almost like running on empty.
Running on empty.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Yep. Soon as I said it, the song popped into my head. I'm running on it, running on empty, running. Yeah. Oh yeah, need gas. Hoping I'm gonna hit another town here soon. Any town will do.
We should be coming up on one anytime soon. Ooh, going through San Francisco.
San Francisco will have gas. Though they probably hate that.
Angeles.
They say Stockton? Sure, I'll take Stockton. Stockton will do.
Passing through Sacramento.
Nope, not going to Stockton. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thought that'd happen. I ran out of gas.
Well, that's okay. Trying to get an emergency refuel.
Yep.
55. Yeah, okay.
Hold on. Okay. Hopefully that'll get me enough gas to get to somewhere where I can get gas. Hey, I think I see something over there. Yes, I do. Hooray!
The day is saved.
Turns out I can go to Stockton. Yay, Stockton! And those are words I never thought I'd say.
It reminds me of like one of my favorite Garfield comic strips. John is just sitting there eating a salad, and he just stops and he goes, interesting lettuce. And it just cuts to Garfield going, well, there's a sentence you don't hear every day. I don't know why that's so funny to me.
Well, I mean, not that I have anything in particular against Stockton. I've just heard that it's not a nice place. I don't know if that's true or not. I've just heard that.
Well, it's been my experience that most of the time places have a stigma for a reason.
Not so much that it's not a nice place, just that it's rather a rough place, let's put it that way.
Right.
Is what I've heard about Stockton. Now, whether or not that's true, I don't know.
People there could be fantastic.
They really could be. On the other hand, if you know anything about mixed martial arts, the Diaz brothers are from there, so, I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm big fans of those guys, but they're a little strange.
Well, out of fuel.
Oh, you ran out of fuel too.
Yep.
Don't worry, Stockton is near. And you can stop at the very same Stockton gas station that I used. We could have entitled this stream Stockton Saves the Day.
It would increase our viewership from Stockton.
Yeah, yes it would. I don't know as though we have any viewership from Stockton, but if we do, hi, how you doing? Thanks for the diesel fuel, we needed that.
No, we're talking about Stockton. In my head, the only thing that's going through is Jackson. He got married in a fever.
You know, that's so weird, because I was thinking that too, actually. We're going to Jackson. Going to San Francisco.
I don't be going too far anywhere if I'm on a gas station.
Can we just like pass by the outskirts of San Francisco? I don't want to have to don a full like decontamination suit. Ever see that episode of South Park where Cartman goes to San Francisco? Yeah, like that.
Okay, need some gas, baby. Everybody here got any gas? I need some.
Did you get an emergency refueling?
Oh, I did. It only gave me a little.
Yeah, it should be enough. I don't know, I think you probably ran out of gas near where I did. You're not hugely far behind me.
Rest area, so that doesn't help me.
Now I got a full tank of gas, so I should be good to go straight on till morning. Okay, gonna make a bunch of really dangerous passes. Fun.
One mile from Fresno Monterey Junction. My God, could there please be gas there? That'd be great.
Oh, come on. Oh, my game frame rate dropped and it caused me to drive into the back of a cent. That is so cheesy.
Oh no.
That is so unfair. Also, I just took like 33% damage from that because I just nailed the back of that truck.
Oh, that looks good. I like that sticker.
Fresno, Monterey Junction, 1 mile. Modesto and Fresno, second right. I love how I just got in an accident purely because of a frame rate drop. Just like, oh, the controls don't respond for that 1 split second when I really needed them to, and so instead I just sail right into the... Sorry, I'm really bitter about that.
I can tell. I can tell. It's okay. This is a safe place.
I mean, if I'm gonna have an accident, I'd be okay with it if it's, you know, at least my fault.
That's how I feel on a day-to-day basis.
That's okay. Still making good time. My arrival time is Friday at 1 p.m. I'm gonna see how much lower I can get that down. The more I speed, the lower it goes.
Speed on.
See, we were in hills and forest, nice green, leafy areas. Now, desert.
I'm gonna run out of gas. It's gonna happen. It just happened.
What?
I ran out of gas again.
So you didn't make it to a place with gas in time? Oh, that is not... Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, hopefully a second emergency refueling will get you to a place with gas. We'll get you to a nice, happy, good place that has gas. Yeah, that's absolutely right, country girl. Orchards and desert. That's what we got right now.
Oh my God, I was one exit away from fuel.
Really?
I am not even joking you.
Uh... How are you ahead of me?
I'm taking the exit now. Somehow I got ahead of you. I don't know how.
I didn't see you pass me at any point. I'm very confused by that. Yeah, I can see you pulling off for fuel right now. I'll pass you while you're doing that.
tripping out on me. It's like, this, you're the wrong way.
I know, right? It's like, yeah, but I need gas, man. Like, gas. Gas. You know what I really gotta say, though? The truck they gave me here. Okay?
What happened?
I don't know. What did happen? That's what I'm wondering.
You still driving?
Yeah, I am. What happened to you?
That kicked me.
Okay, yeah, it did say you disconnect. You should be able to reconnect, though. We've had this happen before. I think we had a hitch in my internet because the thing just paused, eh? Like, my stream just paused for a second.
Huh.
I think my internet was being crappy is what happened there. Yeah, you should be able to just rejoin and take up with the job again.
That says the session's closed. No longer active.
Hold on. It's... says it's open on my screen. Hold on, I'll close it and reopen it. Okay, try that again. Try it again, good buddy. There, you're connected now, it says. Yeah, slight hiccup there.
What happened? Oh, yeah. You're right back to where it was.
Okay, good, good. That doesn't set us back much then.
Nope.
Heck, I won't even get that far ahead of you because I had to come to a complete stop there to fix that. Obviously, I mean, I'm not going to keep driving down the highway when I can't be on the screen.
Right.
It's like, let me just put this monitor up over my windscreen and do some stuff. But I'm going to keep driving. No, that's a bad idea. Plaster and Sons. They do plaster work?
I think it's drunks.
Oh. Oh, okay, it's a beer truck. Gotcha. Oh, so that's a misprint. It's Plaster My Sons, not Plaster
There
and
we go.
Sons.
Yeah. Plastered and Sons.
Plastered with Sons.
Oh, well, there you go. Plastered with nothing, no, forget it.
I got drunk with my dad once when I was in high school. And we were coming back home. Dad was trying to put his key in the door. We're leaning on each other because we're both just hammered. And the door, and he's making a bunch of noise because, you know, he's loaded too. And the door flies open. Mom is standing there. I don't think I've ever seen her look so angry in her whole life. Not at me, though.
No.
Just the way the door flew right open, like it was just like, oh.
We're in trouble. Oh no.
I think I need to take this. Yeah, I think I need to take this. I do, okay.
Keep this third lane here.
Well, you can tell me to keep right all you want. I'm going to ignore that. Because this left lane's wide open, and there's nobody in behind me in it. Oh, there is now. Yeah, I can go around. I'm speeding anyway.
You want to hear some really awesome information I found out?
Yes, I do.
This is really unique. Did you know? This is fun. This is gonna you're gonna like this. That between the 5G signals, our radio frequencies, and our cell phone signals, that you can triangulate someone's position like a sonar. Not only that, you can tell their actual energy output, aka if they're in a good mood or a bad mood, or angry or sad. Yeah.
Makes me glad I don't have a cell phone. Haha.
True.
Yes, I am one of the weird people. I do not have a cell phone. I think I've mentioned that
It's
before.
not weird, dude. That's smart. Probably shouldn't have said that on live air, but I don't care. I said it.
Wow, I had to brake hard on that corner. You know, they really must have that thing tied down, because the way I just braked, that thing should have come right off the trailer and, you know, right through my cab. I don't know how they have them tied down, but it's done well. Yep, sorry. Yep, just gonna have to do it. There's no way to get through that except to just smash everyone out of my way.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta war rig it a little bit. If you know what I mean.
They should all have cow catchers on the front of them.
Yeah, they should be built like the war rig from Mad Max. Then people will get out of your way.
Right.
Or like the Phantom Wedge from Grand Theft Auto 5.
Uh,
I've been enjoying my mansion on Grand Theft Auto 5.
no doubt.
Well, now that I've changed streaming software and actually live streaming that game is well within the possibilities of things I can do, you're probably going to see me do it a couple of days a week just because I play it anyway.
Right.
Like every
Makes
day.
sense.
Might as well just go live with it. You should get that game and join me. We can make all the money. Give me something constructive to do. Help you make money.
Dude, I can't do anything right now. My pocketbook is like filled with moths.
Yeah, I get that. Right after Christmas,
Okay,
oh, do I get that.
Yeah, man. Every little bit of cash I had is gone. It's okay.
And one of these days, it's going to be on for a good sale, and I'm going to send it to you just so I have someone to play it with. Also, I'm starting to run out of stuff to do for myself, if you know what I mean.
Right?
It's like, there's a couple more businesses I don't own. I guess I could, but they're mostly tied to heists, and I'm not a big guy for doing heists.
Right.
Mostly because they're meant to be done with other people, and there's only really one you can do alone.
Oh.
But one of the days here when I stream live, I'm gonna do the one you can do alone, simply because the business for it is the submarine.
Yeah.
Like an entire old Russian submarine.
Ooh.
Yeah, the Kasatka. And I have one. Not only that, but I've done the setup missions to actually set up the heist.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Literally, all I have to do is launch the finale and go raid the island. And make, like, possibly, like, $2 million.
Oh.
Yeah, check out the Dreadway demo. We played it today. There'll be a video about it forthcoming.
Nice.
I think we could have some real fun with that game there, Hojo. It's all about
Yeah,
your
man.
mic, eh? And you have to yell certain phrases to open doors and scare the monsters away.
I like that.
Yeah. Like, it would not register us saying Hasta la Vista for anything today. Though that was the code it wanted.
Ah.
It was funny. Yeah, watch a video, everyone. You'll see. You'll laugh. It was really funny trying to get that one door to open. Both of us yelling at it. And also, as one of the rare times we did a two-player video, it's recorded from both our angles, so you'll get to see intermittent cuts from, like, both of us. Which would be interesting. Yeah, it's really fun game. You should check out the demo. Slight hiccup, but we're back on track. Remember I said we'd get there Friday morning. Or what was it saying? I was like stellar bacon or something. It's like I said hasta la vista. Where are you getting stellar bacon from? Like,
Took a wrong turn. I think it sent me back about an hour. I'm coming back around.
oi, that's not great. Oh, I'm going to Blythe and Phoenix. Am I in Arizona? I can't be in Arizona yet.
Excuse me.
You are excused, sir.
Took a sip of water and it just kind of, like a bubble of it, got stuck in my throat. Very
Oof.
strange. Very strange, Dr. Jones. Very strange.
Okay, oof, almost thought I was gonna hit that truck. Which I suspect is full of something highly classified, because why isn't the container marked at all and just says Kenworth on it? Buildmaster.
Wait. It took me 4 minutes in real life.
What took you 4 minutes in real life?
Getting back on the right road.
Well, you would have taken a lot longer if you hadn't, like, done the detour, you know what I mean? Gone back.
Yeah.
I guess we must be in New Mexico now. I mean, every sign I'm seeing is leading up to towns that are in New Mexico. Or cities, rather. Phoenix is not a town.
Finally back on I-5. Good Lord.
Sounds way too hot there, mostly. Okay, I think we're back. Are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, sorry about that. I don't know. My internet just disconnected again. Are you still on, or?
You'll have to redo the convoy again.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'm sorry. My internet is being really bad. I don't know why, but it keeps disconnecting, and I'm not happy about that. Sorry, everyone. There's, there's nothing I can do about it. I can't make my internet work better, as much as I wish that I could. Okay, convoy's back live. Yeah, convoy's live again there. Okay, I've lost chat too. Awesome.
Right.
All right, you're back. Hopefully I can actually bring my chat back here. Okay.
Peanuts, we are here.
Well, that's been unfortunate. Okay, sorry about all this, everyone. My internet has just disconnected me twice during this stream. Just straight, completely disconnected. I don't know why. Honestly, I've been getting kind of crap internet to my computer for the last couple of days for whatever reason. Though it hasn't really affected me until right now when I've been trying to stream. It's been fine when I've been trying to play stuff and we're streaming through Glyph's computer, but yeah, I think the internet does indeed need some rocket juice, just like you out there. So use promo code SIDEORDER25 capital S capital O and 25% off on checkout over at swiftenergy.gg.
Excuse me.
You are excused, sir. Gesundheit.
Good Lord.
My internet needs some something, country girl, because this ain't good. Hopefully it stops doing this. Because it, you know, kind of makes me want to hit the router with a hammer. I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that because, well, then we'd lose internet altogether. But, yeah, I don't know what's going on with it today. The thing is, the two disconnections that have happened have lasted like 10 seconds, and then I'm back on. Thing that really upsets me about it is having to waste the like 10 or 15 minutes we've had to waste in the stream dealing with it. We might not be able to make the end of this journey now.
Right.
Which I'm not happy about. Well, we'll push through. Are you on with Johnny at 10?
I don't know, actually.
I don't seem to think so.
For some reason, my gut says no.
I don't think you are actually either. Wasn't he on with new guy there? What's that?
Yeah, like earlier today.
Yeah, no, I was watching for a little bit actually. Yeah, I was watching that for a little bit. Actually, I've been really enjoying that Revenge of the Savage Planet.
Yeah, no doubt.
That game is really fun. It's nice to play something that doesn't make me want to drive a hammer into my own skull. Because I was starting to get to that point with Resident Evil 6. Well, country girl, here's to hoping your internet improves. Yeah, no, see, Country Girl checked his schedule, and yeah, I don't think there is. So if we have to run, 10 or 15 minutes over, we will.
We'll be fine.
We will.
We'll be fine.
My plans aren't happening until 10:30, so...
I got nothing planned, man.
Yeah, playing some cards.
Nice.
Yeah, my brother built a Green Goblin deck he wants to test out.
Nice.
Yeah. Because we got a bunch of the Spider-Man cards, so... I've actually got a Venom coming in the mail that I really can't wait to get here.
Ooh.
Maybe you've got plans? To what? Immediately go live at 9:30? I'm pretty sure you would have told me something like that. Or maybe, I don't know, a late night stream. I mean, I don't think we're doing that. As I said, I've got plan. I don't think that's happening. Also, girls go back to school, so, tomorrow. I'm sure they're all excited about that. That's sarcasm, because I'm sure they're very much not excited about
I was
that.
going to say, I don't know.
Well, then I guess you're not playing tabletop with them tonight, then. Hey, Glyph, what time you want to do RB there yet tomorrow? Because I know for sure we're already that we're doing Medieval Monday again, right? So we're doing Medieval Dynasty. And RB there yet? RV there yet? Winner of the one of the Steam awards this year.
Oh.
Yeah, won the what was it, Relax and Chill Award or something like that. Which I find surprising because that game's not really relaxing or chill. But okay, sure.
No, not at all.
What time works for Hojo? What would be better for you, Hojo? 5 or 8 for RV there yet?
I'd be better for 8.
That's what I figured. 8 it is then. There, you heard it here first. RV there yet at 8. Medieval Dynasty at 5. There you go. Plus videos and members only. We're busy over here lately.
Oh, stop automatically breaking. Oh my god. Oh my god.
We've both literally been recording something every day. Like tomorrow, I'm doing the next installment of my members series, Knights of the Old Republic 2. Unless, of course, it's really not going to continue not to work. Then it's going to be Mass Effect Legendary Edition, which is all 3 Mass Effect games remastered.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'll be a long one. But good, I really like those games. The ending does kind of blow, though. Even after they fixed it, it's still not great. And I've experienced both endings, so kind of know. That's funny, and kind of like reality. Unfortunately, I own the company, so, I'll decide who gets hired. I actually got a notification just a couple seconds ago there, Hojo. One of my drivers made me a bunch of money. Hooray!
Hooray!
Yeah! Gotta like background money.
Only going through Blythe.
Going through Blythe? I've got San Diego in half a mile, or at least the junction to it. Not going that way. Going to Arizona City, apparently. Nope, not going to Arizona City. Going, yeah, okay. Okay, gonna stop. Not this gas station. Next one, though. Next one, I'm gonna stop for gas. It's Tucson. Tucson or bust. Or if I didn't know it was actually pronounced Tucson, Tucson.
Tucson.
Yeah, however, I do know that it's Tucson.
I'm doing if I pass the way station. What are you talking about? Stopping there?
I just passed the Prima County line, apparently. Highway 10 East. See, I've managed to bring that time down a bunch. My estimated arrival time is now Friday at 8:01.
Very nice.
I mean, that'll go down and then up a little because I intend to stop in Tucson for some gas here. If I can. How far would I have to... Okay, no, maybe not. Oh, that's not Tucson. That's Globe. No, that's Tucson. That's okay. I think I can get... Yeah, I can. Right on. I can get off the highway at that junction there and get gas. Perfect. Perfect. I mean, my gas gauge isn't quite red, but it's right at that line where it's about to be. So you know what? Let's just get gas now.
Might as well.
Before it's an issue. Who knows when I'll see another gas station. Nice family truckster there, dude. I mean, it's the wrong color, but that's what that thing reminds me of.
Wally World or bust.
Yeah, I love that movie. Great, now I bet you know what song I've got stuck in my head.
Yeah, I'm with you. I actually liked, what was it, European Vacation?
Yeah, I liked that one too.
No. Vegas Vacation. Sorry.
I liked all the vacation movies, honestly. Even Christmas Vacation.
Oh my god.
Heck, my notebook that I take notes in for the channel and stuff is actually Christmas Vacation themed.
That's awesome.
It's got Clark Griswold being electrocuted in a Santa suit on the front of it.
Nice.
I know that it turns out Chevy Chase is a huge jerk in real life, but I still find him funny.
You know, I used to think, oh yeah, I can't believe he's such a real jerk in real life and all this other stuff. But let's just take a step back. How long has he been around Hollywood?
Well, it's not even that. You do know what his full name is, right?
Uh-uh.
Oh, it's Cornelius Chase Crane. And the Crane part is the Crane company you're thinking of.
Wow.
The Crane.
Okay.
So,
All right.
Chevy Chase has had more money than you, me, or anyone else in Hollywood since he was born.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Chevy is a nickname given to him. Chevy is a nickname given to him by his grandmother because he never stopped running around.
Wow.
His actual name is Cornelius Chase Crane, and he is part of the
funny.
Crane dynasty, and rich as you... That is why he is such a jerk.
There you go.
It's
He
because
knows nothing different.
he comes from complete old money family.
Yeah, he knows nothing different then.
That's exactly right. That's why he was so good as Pierce in Community, because he was more or less playing himself. Well, at least a character, you know, that was very relatable to him.
Community was great.
That's why they always cast him as the rich, like, out-of-touch jerk. Because that's very literally exactly what he is. And don't get me wrong, I actually think the guy's hilarious, so, like, you know.
Right.
That's why I laughed so hard at that joke when they're in Family Guy where they're like, why don't we get Chevy Chase to do it? He's got to have, like, no money left. And I'm like, Seth MacFarlane must have no idea who Chevy Chase actually is. Because I guarantee you, he's got more money than you do. Lots more.
I just had a horrendous wreck, flipped the truck completely over, and landed back on my wheels when I'm driving down the road.
Nice.
Now, granted, I'm only doing 34 miles an hour, but that's not the point.
Of course, I guess I've also always liked Chevy Chase because, like, I don't know, I grew up watching all the, like, comedies from, like, the 70s SNL cast, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a fan of all those guys. Like, when I actually got to meet Dan Aykroyd, I almost, like, had a stroke.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Well, especially since he stopped me to talk to me.
Yeah.
Well, I made him dinner. He came in for when I was a restaurant I was working at. Did our grand opening. He came in and had dinner. And when I was walking out, somebody pointed out that I was the guy who made his dinner, and I also happened to be wearing my Joliet Jake t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And he commented on the fact that my t-shirt was awesome.
Nice.
And that dinner was really good. He was really nice. It was also awesome because I've been a lifelong Dan Aykroyd fan, and to actually get to talk to him was super awesome. But that happens because he lives in the city I live in, eh? Like, running into Dan Aykroyd is practically a regular occurrence in this city.
All right, here's one for you. Weirdest Dan Aykroyd role ever.
The fire chief, and I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Or the judge from,
That's the one. That's the one.
I'm trying to remember the name of the movie. I used to love that movie when I was a kid. What's the name of that movie?
Oh, crap. Maybe Jason's in that one, too.
Yes, he is. And that's why I never let a banker go. Demi Moore's in it, too.
Something Trouble or something Nothing, or I can't remember the
Nothing
name
But
of it.
Trouble? Is it Nothing But Trouble?
Nothing But Trouble.
Yeah, that one also comes to mind. Okay, Ned Garvin, male prostitute.
Ever seen that one?
Oh, that's from an SNL sketch. Which you should actually look up, you'd laugh. It's really funny. You remember the Coneheads?
Yes.
I remember when I was a kid growing up in the 80s, you'd see people at almost every major sporting event, there would be somebody dressed up as Coneheads.
Right.
Seriously. Most people are too young to remember that, but I remember that. The movie was kind of meh. I mean, I still liked it, though. Had Chris Farley in it before he was, like, almost known for anything.
Yeah. Oh, this is not going to be good.
You know, actually, one thing I've got, you might appreciate this, or maybe not, I don't know, maybe this was more of a Canadian thing, but one thing I have is I've got a box set that's like, can't remember how many seasons, but a bunch of seasons of SCTV.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
I've
it
been seeing
showed.
some of that lately on YouTube, actually.
Yeah, that show was great. Lot of huge comedy legends came out of there, man.
Maureen O'Hara. Wow.
Yeah, Eugene Levy came from there.
Dude, he's
John
fantastic.
Candy came from there. Come on, John Candy.
Yeah, really.
In fact, Second City is
Rick
still
Moranis.
going strong in Toronto.
Really.
Oh yeah, you could. The Second City Theater Troupe is still a thing in Toronto. In fact,
Nice.
a few comedians, even after they were on TV, have come from there. Like Mike Myers came out of Second City.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, bunch of famous Canadian comedians all came out of Second City, still to this day. Really? Well, we'll check that out then. WTF am I playing? Okay. That pawn shop simulator game you sent me there, I'm going to be able to do something with that. Sent me to check out. I'm going to be able to do something with that. That'll be good.
Oh, I don't want to buy a truck. Thank you. I've got one. I just need service.
Oh, are you that damaged? That's
Oh, yeah.
unfortunate. Oh, I'm down under 1,000 miles. All right. Only 800 more miles to go. Yay! 800 miles. 800 miles. Non-stop because they didn't give me a sleeper in this truck. Because they're jerks. Should have brought my own truck. Yeah, the land has gotten quite a lot more green. Well, front end loader, it has been an odyssey. This journey has been, I think this may be the longest trucking journey we've ever undertaken.
Yeah.
Hey, just wait till we get the next state, which will be like east. Because, you know, we go east and south and then north
Right.
alternately. For the eventual day where we'll be able to get your neck of the woods.
What happened? This land is your land. This land is my land.
Hey, I've got a good question for you.
Yep.
As someone who lives, near or in Appalachia, West Virginia, I
Hmm?
just can't help but notice over the last few days watching some videos that there seems to be an unusually high amount of strange, like, cryptids in Appalachia. Do you have any idea why that is? I thought maybe you might have some insight to it, being as that you live there.
Dude, you really want to know the truth? I mean, no jokes aside, you really want to know the truth?
Yeah, because I'm curious as to why that is, because like,
All right. Here's the straight up, downright truth. These hills and these hollers are older than what people really imagine, and they have not really been touched. The people that live here live with the land instead of trying to fight against the land.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
So that's always led to centuries, I mean, hundreds of years of peace and uniqueness. That creates a sanctuary, for lack of a better term, or supernatural, or let's say super normal things. to
It,
happen.
it also creates an environment where, a lot of particularly local legends can be born,
Oh yeah.
is another thing I see there. Yeah, no, that actually makes sense. That makes sense. I just noticed it the other day and was like, man, that is weird.
And if you really want to go into the super esoteric, um, you look at the mountains that are all around here. They're filled to the brim with coal and carbon, with water that's running through them constantly. It's like an absolute open conduit for pure energy at any point.
That's true.
But, don't take my word for it. There's a reason why the people in Appalachia lock their doors. They close their shades at night. You know,
And
they
this
don't whistle
despite
in the
being
woods.
portrayed as a very friendly group of people otherwise.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I will tell you, nearly every person I have ever known in my entire life has had zero fear of any man, but plenty of fear for things that they don't know about in the dark, for lack of a better term.
Yeah,
And again,
especially
you
when
don't. If you're in the woods, you don't whistle. You don't whistle out. If something whistles to you, you don't whistle back. Hey, yeah, it's just no,
see,
man.
see, that's funny to me because, like, where I lived in the woods, when I lived, like, literally on the side of a mountain in a cabin we built in the woods,
Right?
literally, for about 4 or 5 months once, we used to make all the noise in the world when we were in the woods. And there was a good reason for it. Got bears all over them woods. A
Oh
couple
yeah.
of grizzlies, too. You do not want
Oh
to
yeah.
surprise one of them. You do not want to surprise one of them. You want everything in those woods to know you're there.
Oh yeah.
So literally, we'd stop and just yell something. Like, be purposely loud in the woods so that,
Right.
And you'd see it occasionally. You'd see off in the distance, all of a sudden a tree would start shaking, and like a tree
Mm-hmm.
would literally start shaking. And you'd hear branches breaking and stuff, and that's a bear telling you, hey, I'm over here, don't come this way.
Yep.
They'll warn you back that they're over there.
I think it's funny. A lot of people to ward off bear in this area. A lot of people take big chunks of logs and hit other trees. Dunk, dunk, dunk. And it really makes a big sound, right? Here's also something funny. Sometimes you'll do that, and you'll hear that come back out of the mountain somewhere.
Oh, that's not good.
And look, there's a lot of people here, but there's not a lot of people in the mountains at the same time. Okay.
Well, no, and then that's exactly what we would always think is like, yeah, we could hike into town, Canmore, from where we were, in about 40 minutes. If you could make it to the quarry, which was about a 15-minute journey, they could pick you up in the parking lot there and you could get a ride. Otherwise, it was about a 40-minute walk into town. Because we set ourselves up not too far from the swimming quarry that everyone in
Nice.
town used.
That's smart.
Well, that way there was a parking lot actually kind of... Uh-oh. Hey,
Well,
what?
did it again.
Okay, so I gotta stop and restart the session. Okay, hold on. Hey, Johnny, how's it going, buddy? Okay, no, it's fine. That's fine. We'll just stop on the side of the road. We'll take care of this. At this point, we're finishing this. I mean, we're too far into this mission to not finish.
We have fought too long and too hard.
We have fought too long, too hard, too tooth and nail for this to not... There, you should be able to get back in. At least I hope so.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, now we're off again. Thank you. We are off again. Okay, here we go. Okay, quit putting the parking brake on. Why are you doing that? How you doing tonight, Johnny? Boy, GTFO looks a little rough. And by that I mean difficult, not fun, just difficult. Yeah, go past. I'm trying to get back up to speed as fast as I can, okay? I had to stop because everything keeps going wrong. "600 miles! 600 miles!"
886 miles.
You'll get there. What's your estimated arrival time?
11:23.
Well, we gotta finish this. Well, hammer down, let's get there. I'll be rolling in about 6:30, it looks like.
I think I can shave off at least 3 hours. Like every time we come back online, I'm like 2 more hours behind for some reason.
That is really weird. Especially since it's not putting you back any further, you know what I mean?
Ridiculous.
Well, I mean, I'm losing a little time too every time, eh? Because time keeps running. Well, I've got the game paused and I'm pulled over on the side of the road.
Right.
So time keeps running while you're getting back on and everything like that.
Oh, New Mexico. Fantastic.
Yeah, it's actually our concern because I was like, well, this is going to run a little late. Hojo, you don't have something to do with Johnny tonight. And he's like, no, I do not. So it's like, well, then I guess we're going to run a little late because we got to finish this. We're not taking a mission this long and not doing it. Heck, we'd be done right now if it hadn't been for the crashes.
It's true. It is absolutely true.
And I do apologize for that, everyone. Thanks for bearing with us through my spotty internet.
Totally out of your control.
I know, but I still feel bad about it.
I was going to run a live tonight, but I've got to be at a meeting at like 10 o'clock in the morning, so...
Sleep would probably be a better idea, Hojo.
Yeah. Trying to get our set laid out for our Easter show.
Oh, cool.
Dude, it's going to be huge. Absolutely huge.
Well, so I want you,
60-foot stages I'm putting together.
Wow.
I'm building like a whole Roman guard. Oh, dude, I'm going all out. still don't quite know how we're going to do the ascension of Jesus yet. That's always a little iffy.
Yeah, what are you supposed to do? Put the guy playing him in a harness and...
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, no, you can't do something like that, especially not in like a church production, no matter how really
Well,
big
actually,
the church is.
what we do is we actually rent out this this field house, and it's a huge, like a basketball tournament type place. So we've got like all the room in the world to do whatever we want to do. It definitely is not what you would think of when you think of a church play.
The last church play I was in is when I was in like high school, and I played a lawyer trying to
Ooh.
use legal loopholes to shut down Noah's Ark.
I like that.
Yeah, it was funny.
That makes sense.
Charging in with a briefcase. Hold up, cease and desist. I have an order here that.
This goes against the municipality codes, pal. You can't be building this thing
Oh
out
yeah,
here.
stuff like that. I'm handing them all these papers and yeah, it was fun. I never did anything really with it past school, but while I was in school, I was always in like every play or something that would happen. Uh, I didn't go audition for a part. There was usually just one offered to me
Right.
because I was known to be a big ham. So,
Mm-hmm.
or if they were trying to put on a production of something and didn't have a like, yo, we need like, the theater girls would all come gang up on me because they knew I was a sucker for blonde chicks.
I understand.
And be like, hey, if we need a guy to play this part. We need one guy to be in our, or it's like, really, with all of you? Yeah, I'm in. That was fun.
I'm there. I
Yeah.
don't care what I have to play.
Yeah, what am I playing? I'm playing a little Jewish boy in the ghetto. All right, cool. Let's
All
do
right.
it. I
Throw me
don't.
that yarmulke and let's get this thing
Yeah.
going.
That actual play contained the longest monologue I ever had to give in a stage play.
Goodness.
Oh, yeah. Like 5 minutes about the horrors of the ghetto.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Eat monologues, dude. I hate them. Been acting for over 30 years. I'm telling you, I hate monologues.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan either. My problem is it's hard to make it look natural when you're on stage because, like, whenever you give a monologue, more or less you really are addressing the crowd, not,
Yeah.
but you do kind of have. But the problem is people don't monologue like that in real life, so it always looks weird to me, and I never know exactly what to do with myself while I'm doing it because it just seems
Right.
unnatural. Though it is something that should be like in a play. You know what I mean.
I do completely. And I'll tell you what I do. Whenever I direct a play and people get so mad at me, my actual other, like, people, my theater people, they get so mad at me because a lot of times I will direct a play to where the characters don't even address the audience. So it's literally just like you're watching a movie. You know?
Yeah,
You,
no,
you are. It's really cool, and it totally encapsulates you into the scene, man. It goes beyond just, oh, I'm watching a show. It's like I'm watching something actually happening in front of me. So I don't know. It changes the environment a little bit.
well, see, on the couple of occasions I actually had to turn, like, was direct to basically almost address the crowd. I was dealt
Ooh.
with it that rather than looking kind of at them, I kind of looked over them, if you know what I mean,
Right.
without really
Right.
focusing on anyone, kind of like you're looking at a body of water, except it's all people's heads.
hmm You almost look through them.
Yeah, I almost look through them to the back wall of the auditorium or to some point in the middle distance that's not really on anyone.
Correct.
And from their point of view, it looks like you're addressing them fairly directly.
Right. Dude, that's how I did with 12 Angry Men. I didn't have anybody talking to the audience at all. Like, they would all. I made sure they did everything right there to each other. Like the audience was not even there. And dude, it was so impactful.
It sounds like it would be good.
I saw the last half of it. Somebody had filmed it, and I got the last half of it, and I was just like, wow, that was, dang. It's almost like, as an audience member, it's almost like you're not supposed to be there. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
Like you're sneaking in and watching it. It's cool. Which is a total opposite of what I did with Beverly Hillbillies, which I played every comedic joke and everything right to the audience.
You know, here's the thing, though. With something like that, it might look weird not to, because that's kind of how they film the sitcom.
Yeah.
You know, they do it, at least the old ones. I know they don't so much do it anymore. I used to, a lot of times, film them in front of a live audience, right? So you were largely playing to the crowd, and it worked because you were also then kind of playing to the crowd at home.
Exactly.
The theoretical crowd. Like streaming when you first start, and you don't know if there's anyone actually watching, so you're just talking to a bunch of theoretical people that you don't know if they're actually there or not.
Right.
Not like now when I know I've got at least a few viewers, so I know I'm not just talking to myself. At first, it's like, well, it's weird sitting here. Yeah, it takes a little bit getting used to sitting here by yourself talking to theoretical people.
You do have to flip a switch in your brain.
You do. Because I find myself sometimes when I'm playing a game by myself accidentally commentating it. And I'll stop and go, who am I talking to?
There's no one here but me.
Yeah, I don't need to commentate this game. I'm the only one paying attention to it. I was doing that today when I was playing Fallout. I was like, why am I commentating my Fallout game? Nobody's watching. It's not Legendary Dave. Yeah, they gotta bring that guy back and finish that one of these days.
That's pretty.
I was actually watching a Fallout live stream today. I was watching the spiffing Brit attempt to kill everyone in Fallout. Fallout 4. And again, I watch a lot of stuff when that guy comes out with, because yeah, just say he refers to himself as YouTube's premier exploiter of games, and I'd say that's an accurate description.
Yes, I would agree.
Yeah, I was assuming you're familiar with the spiffing Brit. I figure most content creator game player probably are.
Yeah, him and oh shoot. Crap. I just had it was on the tip of my tongue. Oh well, whatever. I can't remember his name.
I don't know. I watch what?
Krusty.
Oh, Krusty. Yeah, I've heard it. I don't actually watch him, but I have heard of him. I watch a couple of fellow Canadians. I don't know, I guess it depends upon what kind of gaming video I'm in the mood to watch. Honestly, it's most of what I watch. Mostly because of the channel.
Strangely enough, I don't watch a lot of gaming content. I watch a lot of MST3K. I watch a lot of Red Green Show. Yeah, I usually have that stuff playing in the background while I'm designing and stuff. Trying to develop a new type of wind turbine that actually has solar cells on it. So that the skin would be made of material that absorbs the electricity from the sun.
That's not a bad idea. My only question about that would be, would the rotation negate the actual benefit you'd get from the sun?
Well, here's my thought. If we use like the regular old school solar panels, then yes. But if we use algae solar panels, nah, man, it'll suck up light from anywhere.
That's true.
And this is my other thing. I see all these people putting these big arrays of solar panels in different areas, and I'm thinking this is a bad idea. What you need to do is cover an entire mountaintop all around it in a cone shape of solar arrays. That way you do get the sun from every angle.
What I like is how solar panels get angled more and more upward the more north you go. Like you should see how our solar panels sit up here in Canada.
They're like almost straight up.
They're at like a 45-degree angle.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Maybe more. Well, the only place they lay them perfectly flat is the equator. It's the only place you can. Otherwise, you've got to angle them towards the north and or towards the south in the northern hemisphere, and the north in the southern hemisphere. And the further you go away from the equator, the more straight you have to stand them.
Here's my question. Why aren't we creating solar panels and solar cells like we do with the large satellite dishes that we have that slowly turn? You know, you could have it slowly following the sun the entirety of its mission. Same.
Well, I think it's a matter of the fact that moving the solar panel throughout the day under Earth's gravity in an atmosphere would eat a large amount of the power that it produces. In space, the solar panel has nothing to resist it.
It's true.
I mean, you could turn it with one finger in space because there's nothing to resist it, right? No gravity, no atmosphere. The only thing you have to move is the mass, and they don't weigh a lot. The problem is solar panels are a lot more efficient in space.
Right.
Sunlight is a lot hotter and a lot brighter and a lot more direct in space without the atmosphere there.
Listen to this. I've been thinking about a new type of energy, one that is based off of light. And it's basically a big cave with a double layer of skin on the inside, with a vacuum between the skin and ferrofluid between in that vacuum. Now what happens is the interior skin is actually like a massive solar cell, as not in CELL but SAIL. Okay?
Okay.
So it literally moves with the pressure of light that hits it. Now, what we measure is not that movement of light, but the actual movement of the ferrofluid underneath it. That can be harnessed, and that can be used as power.
Well, sure, any sort of chemical motion or even light-based motion that you can repeat and cause to happen without an addition of energy can then create some. Yeah. Kinetic energy, right? You're just transferring that sunlight into motion.
Exactly.
More or less.
Now imagine if in the inside of that cave you had a multi-prism that allowed any type of light that hit it to be blown out from it at all degrees, at all angles. And you hit that with the blinding power of a super laser. Now we've got electric. Super powered, my friend.
Well, I suppose what you'd first have to determine is if what you're going to produce out of that is going to produce more than the laser. Probably.
Oh yeah.
And that's always the issue, right? Although, hey, scientists have twice now actually created a positive energy fusion reaction.
There you go.
So the idea of fusion energy might not actually be out of reach.
I don't think anything's out of reach. But I'm a hopeless romantic, a dreamer, if you will.
One of the things I think are out of reach are things that are thousands of light years away.
Right.
Just because I know science fiction is like, get around the light speed barrier. Yeah, I don't think that's actually possible. I subscribe to the camp that isn't and is never going to be possible.
It is definitely a final frontier.
Yeah, if we ever discover an actual way to do that, that'd be the most game-changing technology mankind ever invented.
Let me tell you, pal.
Interesting
I'm
thing
just
I
a
heard.
stupid man from West Virginia, but I'm onto something. I got some ideas.
One of the funniest things I heard. Now, I don't buy into the fact that we're all in a simulation, but one of the funniest things I've heard about one of the theories supporting it is that the reason light speed is the top speed of anything is because that's as fast as the computer will process the simulation.
Hey, that's funny. That
Yeah, I was
actually
like,
has some
that's
logic
that's
behind it.
kind of clever, but not true, but clever. Yeah,
Yeah, not true at all, but I like it.
yeah, it's clever.
Here's my question. Just because we start to see code and everything, why does that mean that we're a simulation? I mean, everything has a code to it, even metal, even plant life. Everything has a code. That's the basic structure of what it's made out of. That doesn't mean that we're in a simulation. It just means that
Yeah, everything has a genetic
everything,
code.
yeah, that grounds me more than makes me think that I'm in a simulation. Who am I?
No, no, I agree. Uh, my basic reason for disagreeing with that as a concept is because, okay, so people don't realize they're in a simulation and then build another layer of simulation on top of it. It would seem like with the ability to build that simulation would be the ability to realize we are in a similar simulation as to the one we just developed.
Right?
And I think that would cause most people to reject reality itself and that simulation to break down. I mean, if you found out that everything you ever knew was a lie, including literal reality, would you not want to know what reality actually was?
You know, that brings up a really good thought, actually.
Oh, gas!
How
Oh,
many
crap! Uh oh.
um, how many people out there actually don't accept reality as it is? I wonder.
Most people, in one way or another.
Which means that their very fabric of reality is so thin that they have nothing to stand on. But beyond that, does that mean the thinning veil of their reality affects the thinning of our own? Ponder.
Well, I would posit that reality is subjective.
Well, I
And,
mean, since
and I
we
simply
actually can't see or touch or feel or hear or any of those things, since it's all just this brain sitting inside of a skull pretending it can see everything, I agree.
well, yeah, everyone's reality, I believe, is slightly different than everyone else's, and that's just part of the human condition. That being said, yeah, reality is subjective. Is there a baseline reality? Well, I guess there is in terms of what exists in the physical world. But even that can be cast into doubt if you know anything about quantum physics.
That's what I was going to
And
say.
let's not get into that, or, we're really going to start baking your noodle here. It's like I always say, if ever, like I have a ball here, and every time I look at it, I'll hold it up to my brother once in a while and go, remember this ball is everywhere. And what I mean by that is technically, until you look at an object like that, under quantum physics says that until you actually observe an object like that, it technically exists in every space that it could be that it's not being observed.
Exactly.
So technically, the ball is everywhere
And nowhere
and
at the
nowhere.
same time.
However, there's also such a thing as some objects being so permanent that they fix their own permanence.
Hmm.
Like this road, for instance, is
Right.
always going to be here under quantum mechanics because it is such a permanent thing.
Right.
Parts of it, like if part of the road gets washed out in a flood, okay, that might not theoretically exist until someone observes it. If you understand what I'm saying?
Here's my question about the road. Is it, as we slowly replace pieces of the road throughout the years, it's like the road of Theseus?
That is true. Technically, pretty much everything we've ever built eventually becomes a Ship of Theseus situation. I mean, how many times has any stretch of road that's not absolutely brand new been repaved?
Really?
Pothole fixed, this and that, you know, tons of times, right? So...
Here's a game for you. I'm going to give you two names, all right? Two different names of two different actors. Okay? And your job is to connect them through other actors and other movies.
What, like 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon?
Yeah. Only your job is to do it in as the smallest amount of jumps as possible. The least amount of jumps as possible. So I'm going to say Burt Reynolds and Jodie Foster. Go.
Burt Reynolds and Jodie Foster. Okay, what has Burt Reynolds been in? It might have starred something with... I'm trying to think how many movies How many Burt Reynolds movies have I seen? Well, all the Smokey and the Bandit movies. Now, who was in those? Jackie Gleason. And, oh, what was the one? What, Mary Lou Retton? No, not Mary Lou Retton. Was it Mary Lou Retton? I don't remember. This was easier to do with Kevin Bacon because he's been in everything. Actually, interesting story. Did you know Eric Roberts was in 74 movies last year?
I did not. That makes sense, though.
Apparently he'll be in anything, eh? Also, I didn't know until literally I was reading that article that he's Julia Roberts' older brother.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe I didn't know that. And that actually, once upon a time, he was so famous and popular that when Julia Roberts started acting, she was accused of being a Nepo baby riding off her brother's fame.
Yep.
Weird world, man.
It's strange. Strange.
I'm in. I am in and done.
I see it.
Oh, you're right
Go
there,
ahead and
too.
do your thing. I'm still 4 hours out, so I'm
All
gonna
right.
finish it.
Oh, yeah, no. Well, we can sit here, but I am going to do my outro and end this, and thank you very, very much to everybody for joining us. Please don't forget to check out our Discord. Link to that is in the description below, as is a link to our merch shop, where we got some real great stuff on over there. Go on over and check it out. Thank you very much to Hojo for joining me. Any last words, sir?
Hey, thank you so much for having me, guys. If you've gotten this far in the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. It's a very little thing that you can do that really means a whole lot for us. Thank you, Gidon. I truly appreciate it.
All right, well, thank you for being here. I appreciate you coming. I appreciate all of you out there for coming, and I will see you all next time.
Later.